where would you begin to find a woman of substance? Where do you look? And don't say church, because I goes too easily at church. They're not in there. Where do you go find a woman of substance in the United States of America?
You don't find her. She finds you.
Well, hell, I guess I ain't never looked at it like that before.
That's the big secret. Everywhere you go, a woman is sniffing around, trying to be a part of your situation. So she can get a meal. She can get taken care of. She can have somebody take some of the weight off. Everywhere you go.
I'm tired of hearing pussy is power. It's trash. Throw it out. It's a good billion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening?
Because she's a hard-headed chick, and quiet men are not dealing with them. They're building their money, diversifying their portfolio, chasing their wealth. And you looking cranky as hell because you was tricked by the feminists too. I feel you, babe. MGTOW on these hoes.
You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. I don't like it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier?
It would, but these hoes are agents of chaos, and they're looking for things to be chaotic. Quiet men are looking for silence. Here, put on this outfit, walk around my apartment while I build my credit score. You can't do that? Then what fucking good are you?
It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted, Latasha. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
You on your way. You going to the top.
So I've come to the conclusion that whether you date older or date younger than you, it doesn't matter. They all fucking stupid.
Are they stupid or are you a can't act right ass chick? Because I mean, your eyes are pretty far apart. We can't even see eye to eye. Literally, you cockeyed bitch.
I see more girls go to the gym than niggas. Because, well,
True,
they fake going to the gym, though. But
yeah.
they go to the gym and get surgery. They do it all. But they realize when they're attractive, ain't no job gonna pay better than your looks if you deal with it right. And then now, when I say all these girls are Cassie, we're just on a range or it's a spectrum. Some girls, a billionaire don't want you. Some girls, they'll try to put their morals in to be like, yeah, I know, of course I wanted a rapper, but like, I can't do the thing where he just openly cheats. Some girls is like, I don't give a fuck if he cheats. Just don't embarrass me. Then some girls is like, you can cheat in front of my face as long as like you just call me the girlfriend. They're all the same. And what usually happens, they're all good with it until it's like the last train to Paris, literally. When the show is over and the confetti falls, oh, we gotta clean this shit up? Yes, that's a problem. So when I look at Cassie, I don't get mad at her specifically. I just know that, and any woman who listens to this, you either not bad enough or, I don't know, like, and there are exceptions. There are exceptions because there's some beautiful, hardworking women. But in 2025, go look on Instagram, man. You can't, yo, my new thing when I'm talking to women, and I be DMing or whatever, yo, where you work at? Man, they gonna tell you it's like a shell job. It ain't even a job.
Shell job.
It's not even a job, yo. Like, these chicks ain't pursuing no career.
Yeah.
Yo, plus, these chicks will tell you, yo, one of these chicks told me a real job. I ain't trying to say too much to make sure you can figure this out. Yo, the chick was on vacation every week. She said, I don't work in the summer. I don't work in the summer. Come on, man. That's Cassie. That's Cassie.
Now, that's a lot to unpack, but in short, MGTOW. Why? Because these girls is out here looking for meals, man. And with the government shutdown, it's official. As I'm filming this, 10/23/2025, SNAP benefits are out. You shouldn't expect for them to resume. You hardworking men who are building your portfolio, getting your money, increasing your credit score, making these payments on time, you not worried. These hoes is shaking in their boots.
I'm a single mother of a 3-year-old. I'm a full-time student and I'm a full-time employee. I pay rent. I pay $300 a week for daycare. I pay bills. I pay everyday expenses. And I'm on SNAP. I'm on SNAP, and that allows me to be able to go to school, to get a career, to not have to be on SNAP, so I can provide for my child and myself without struggling. SNAP, everybody on SNAP, like all these comments are like, get a job, oh, I get to work a job to provide for my family, don't be lazy. We're not lazy. we're struggling. And I understand that a lot of you folks,
But they're just look at this juicy bitch. Broke than a mug. Now, if I was to wrap up everything academic said, MGTOW, bitch.
Some of you swear I have a roster. Like, I can't find a single one of you to fucking act right that I actually like. And you think I have multiple men. Nah, not over here.
So she's basically saying that the guys in her feed are accusing her of having a roster of men that she's rotating through just based on her looks, I'm guessing, because there's never any other reason. And she's basically denying that and saying, how you figure I have a whole roster of dudes when I can't find one dude to act right? So how am I juggling a bunch of dudes? What are you talking about? That's what she's basically saying, right?
Yep.
And this goes back to me continuously saying that these chicks who live on the internet all day and be just prancing around in their, their phone is their mirror. You know what I'm saying? Mirror on the wall. That's what they're doing.
Okay.
These girls don't be having no lives. They don't have any men. They don't have options. They don't have choices. They don't have a brigade of dudes that they can pick through. Because if you did, hun, you would have picked him already. Especially by a certain age, you would have already picked him. You want to know why? Because all women know good men are hard to come by.
Aha!
These guys are rare gems. You don't just be running into them willy-nilly. When you run into a guy like that who women would consider objectively that he's a good man, all of us have the same reaction. Oh my God, where did he come from? Oh shit, where he been at my whole life? Oh wow, where am I gonna run into a guy like this again?
Really? And this interesting part about that is men don't know that. It's like we did know that in our generation, in our era, in the 90s, 80s and 90s, and even into the early 2000s. But this generation, now in 2025, they don't even think that exists. They don't even think that's real.
I think a lot of men don't understand what women even mean when we say good men are hard to come by. Y'all think y'all are good men because you're sweating her. Oh, I bought her all this stuff. I offered her a bunch of things. I did her so many favors. I'm being so nice to her. I cut all my other hoochies off for her. That's not how you're proving to a woman that you're a good man.
Then how are you?
We don't care what the hell you're doing for us.
Then how are you? Because a lot of guys think that if I buy her stuff, doing her favors, I'm there to listen to her.
All these things I just named are things that revolve around the girl, right? Okay, we call those guys simps. Hello? We don't respect simps. Y'all are a turnoff to the average
Wait a
woman.
minute. So what a guy would call a simp is different from what a girl would call a simp.
How? A simpy dude is someone who basically lets the woman walk all over him.
Let me tell you how. Because I know how these young dudes think. Andrew Tate says a dude that does A, B, and C is a simp. A girl will tell that same dude that's not simpy and he'll believe her.
Okay.
So that's why I said what a guy and a girl would consider a simp are different.
Well, I don't know what some girl on the internet is telling dudes on the internet because those girls are very, very good at lying all the time. So let me bring it back to what a girl will tell another girl, which is the truth, okay? We don't look at a guy he's a simp just because he's paying our bills. That's not what makes you a simp. You're a simp because, first of all, wouldn't you be paying your own bills whether I live with you or not?
You would be if you had it like that.
Responsible. That's not being a simp. You understand what I'm saying? But if he's not going to go pay his bills to go buy me some fake hair to glue into my head, he's a simp. You see the difference?
If he won't or if he will.
He took the money from his paycheck that was supposed to go towards his rent and said, I'm going to give it to Christina because she says she wants some new wigs today. This is what a simp would do. No, you have to be able to set boundaries and tell Christina, listen, I really want to get you the hair this week, but I got to pay rent. So I can't hook you up like that this week. You understand? And if Christina was not a biatch, a selfish vulture, then she would respect that this man has boundaries. You understand what I'm saying?
Let's go back. A simp won't set a boundary because he's afraid.
He's scared to run her off.
And that's the point.
Baby,
Yeah.
I'm scared to lose you.
You're scared to lose me?
Yeah, I just feel like I'm gonna lose you. I don't know why.
And that's what I always be saying to these dudes. Like Patrice O'Neal said, he said, you gotta do it righteously. And doing it righteously means you gotta be prepared for her to be like, whatever, nigga, I don't never want to see you again. And These dudes are
If she
scared
do
to hear that.
That's her loss. To us women, we don't consider you a simp just because you're being nice. No, that's called having manners. We consider you a simp if, above all else, right or wrong, if I'm involved, me the woman, if my coochie is involved, you'll just put caution to the wind, throw rationale all out the window, and then just come and do whatever the hell you think is going to make me happy. Those are simps. You feel me?
I do.
So what I'm saying is, men, I don't think a lot of these young men realize when women are saying we can't find any good men out here, it's because y'all are not good men to a woman. You're just happy to have a vagina there. That's not what a good man is. A good man is minding his own business. In fact, he ain't even paying attention to me because he's too busy. You know what he's busy doing? Building himself up. He's busy going to work. He's actually doing his job when he's there, not flirting with everybody on the damn staff. He's busy going to church or the mosque or whatever line of spirituality he follows. He's busy learning a new task, mastering tasks that he already is good at. He's busy mentoring somebody else so that person can grow. He's busy catering to his family members. His mother needs something. His father needs something. His brothers and sisters need something. He's there for them. He's busy building his relationships with the people that are already in his life. He's busy taking care of his children, not so that you can see him flexing on y'all because his kids got the newest Jordans on and yours don't. That's stupidity. No, he's teaching his kids something. He's mentoring them. He's giving back to his community. He's busy building up his body. He's going to the gym. He's cultivating a health regimen. He's like, learning how to cook some special kind of foods that is good for him to eat.
All of those things you mentioned, none of that involves
a woman. And that's what makes us look at the man and say he's a good man, because a good man is someone I want to follow.
Aha!
I don't want to follow a dude who needs
Say
me.
that part again.
A good man is a man that I, as a woman, I want to follow him. He's the leader. And a leader don't need me. He doesn't need to come to me and be like, can you help me pay my bills? Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that?
Now, let me just write fast, even though I'm recording for my YouTube channel. All right, my wife be doing breakdowns, and I go on my YouTube channel. Let's put that in terms of Kevin Durant. You haven't led a team to a finals win. Your team. You went to Steph Curry's team. Steph Curry led his team to 2 finals wins without you. So since we're in this era of I'm LeBron, I won without this person, I won without that person. Jordan's era, nobody had to win without nobody. It wasn't a requirement for Larry Bird to win without Kevin McHale. It wasn't a requirement for Magic Johnson to win without Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It wasn't a requirement, not at all. And even when Magic lost in 91, nobody said that's because Kareem wasn't there. It wasn't a requirement. In fact, they were favored to win. A lot of people thought the Lakers were going to win. The Detroit Pistons, it wasn't a requirement. Isaiah, you got to win. Because Isaiah didn't win until Joe Dumars got there. In fact, Isaiah Thomas only has 1 finals MVP. You're talking about Steph Curry, and he didn't even get the first finals MVP. In today's era, that would be looked at as a stain on Isaiah Thomas's resume because you only got 1 finals MVP, and you didn't even get your finals MVP in a decade of the 80s. You got your finals MVP in a decade of the 90s. That's what you're saying about Steph Curry. You ain't get your finals MVP in the 2010s. You got it in the 2020s. So none of that weird shit existed in Jordan's era. This is new stuff for your era. That being said, if all of that is true of this era, it's true for every fucking body. So Kevin Durant, you gotta win without Steph Curry, because Steph Curry won without you. Kobe won without Shaq. Kawhi Leonard won without Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan won without Kawhi Leonard there. Now that you want to switch it up and bounce it and act like, no, that don't exist, I can't take your whole argument seriously. I can't listen to none of it. Now let's frame it back into shape of women. Women want to follow you. You don't want to follow her. That's what makes you a simp, because you following her. She don't know what the fuck she's doing.
Yeah, if you follow me, that makes me cringe because, like you just said, not only do I not know what I'm doing, but here's another thing about women. We don't want to do it. I don't want to lead everyone. I don't want to be the boss. I don't want to run everything. I don't want to strategize. I don't want to think about all the plans and how we're going to do it if this goes wrong and how you're going to... It's too much work. And women are not out here just trying to work. That's not what we like to do.
Here's the crazy thing about that. Kevin Durant said he don't want to do all of that. He said it.
I don't want to do all that.
This guy said, I don't want to have to do that.
That's a feminine trait.
He said... All women are different. If a girl is acting like she want to do it herself, let that feminist bitch go do it.
Yeah, the women who talk like that is because they're hard-headed, except when they reach a certain age. Wait.
Say it again. The women who
women who talk like, I want to do all this stuff myself. I'm a boss babe. You talk like that because you got a lot of energy when you're in your 20s. And society has molded us women to think that's what we want to do. But nature always takes over as we start to age. And not like when we're 50, 60, 70. I mean in our early 30s, late 20s. That's when it starts to weigh on us. Having to work, do everything on my own, pay all my bills, be in charge of every decision in my life. You see so many women who are always high, they're always drinking. That's because they're depressed. They got crazy anxiety.
Yo,
why?
Wait, for my man who said, damn, that girl in the back, white? No, she's just intelligent.
I'm blacker like you, okay?
You don't have to talk like, you know what I'm saying? That's ignorant speech.
Yeah, it's called having a vocabulary.
And we used to know that in the 80s and 90s. That's called ignorance.
Anyways, I'm saying, for most women, when we reach our late 20s to early 30s, it starts to set in on us the exhaustion of having to do everything for ourselves and by ourselves.
So hold on. So like this person said, so damn, what happened to women wanting independence?
What happened to that? It was always a lie. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If you fell for that, you just as dumb as the women who thought that they were going to go that way. Because these are the same women who say, oh, I'm a feminist, I don't need any men. But then be also crying on the internet, oh, I don't have a roster of men. Nobody approaches me. They don't act right. These are the same women. She can't make up her mind this way or that way. One minute she's tired. Next minute she's, oh, I'm great without no man. I do bad all by myself. Then the next minute she's lonely. Then the next minute she jealous of her girlfriend that got a man. Then the next minute she want to go and get married. But the next minute she don't want to be married to no man. But I don't want to do any chores. But I don't want to submit. But I need a good man. I need a tall man. I need a rich man. Which one is it? Which one is it?
It's like if you are independent, you don't need nothing. Because here's the thing about us guys. We're built to be alone.
And guys,
wait. Not lonely. We're built to be alone. Like a lot of you, some of you guys in here right now, you're alone in the sense of I don't got no girl, but you're happier.
Aha!
And this is why quiet men are still not lonely. We're happier without you, you dragon-breathed bitch. This government shutdown is really showing everybody what is really hitting for. Can you now see in that day 7 women taking hold of 1 man? I can. You hungry, ain't you, bitch? Thirsty, ain't you, bitch? MGTOW.